Namaste, welcome. This is Esnadi from Restore Your Life. I'm here in a co-creation video with Rick Dewars, and I have lived myself in 5 different continents around the world, and I've studied many different cultures, and I also lived 5 years in Nigeria, and I fell in love with the African people and the culture. And for myself, I had breast cancer in 2002. I learned a lot from this, and I had the regular treatments, and I was so sick after this that I started to investigate what I could do to rejuvenate my body and to heal my body. So I started to learn about Ayurveda, which is the wisdom, the insight of the life, about body, mind and soul, and I healed myself from all the treatments that I had. And with that wisdom, I'm sharing a lot about it, how people can live in their true nature, to reunite with their true self, the higher self, everything in the self. And I really fell in love with Africa, and my heart is really wishing for the best for Africa also. And that's why we're making this co-creation video, because I feel of all these beautiful tribes in Africa. They're all doing their beautiful energies, but I feel when they unite and they come as a one continent in Africa, that there's much more for Africa to bloom their original way of living and their way of sharing with the world, all the wisdom that they have. And let me introduce Rick Dewars.
Oh, thank you so much, Snotty. Yes, so in these great, I'd like to say, auspicious, glorious, miraculous times, what I'm here to share also with the Snotty is the greatest thing ever for all of humanity worldwide. And with this, Africa plays such a significant role into it. And as Snotty began to say, the unity worldwide at this time is so important. And having said this, I am one of the guardians from Prime Creator to assure and ensure and guarantees that this gets done for all of humanity. And, you know, there is a lengthy past and savage history upon the planet that we all know what occurred in Africa, but also it's been prevalent all around the world with, for example, North America with the indigenous peoples, the suppression, the enslavement, the ill and nefarious intent. So that has all occurred all around the world to all peoples to some degree. However, in these great times, to rise above that and to come together and do the most humane thing, what I have delivered to the planet through Prime Creator God is the GPMS vehicle. GPMS is the acronym for the Global People's Monetary System and Divine Simplified Law. And what this system does, it fully liberates all of humanity from the old enslavement system and places everyone into full worth and full freedom and sharing in a very prosperous world, where everyone has everything, where there is no longer any lack, no fighting. And with this, it's achieved very simply and very easily. And of course, what it does to achieve it, it requires the worldwide majority vote of all of the peoples that want it. Once we have this majority vote collected and documented, nothing can oppose this majority vote worldwide. And what we have is our full capacity and ability to create value instantly. But by doing this, we need to go inside to create the value, because that is where the actual value and worth is at. Before, it was put outside on precious minerals, resources, external resources. And because of that, it was able to be controlled, and all of the individuals controlled. So in this great time, what we are doing, no longer are precious metals and resources outside of one going to have more value than the individual. So when we all come together in unity at this time as co-creators of this world and contributing to it, we activate the intrinsic value of each, and it puts the worth back into each. So no longer does anyone need to be in a place of lack and misery, enslavement, and disempowerment once we have this majority voice collected. And before I pass this over to Snotty again, Africa is so important, with perhaps 1.3 billion souls in Africa. And as you can see, where we're comprising the majority voice, Africa has a very significant and important say and voice in GPMS. And when I say the voice collected, it is a worldwide vote. It is a worldwide referendum by all of the good people. And with that, every child's voice also is counted into this. So for the first time ever, worldwide, the children's voice and vote is counted the same as any adults.
Yes, that's wonderful. For indeed the children, they know what they want. They're star children. They know from the inside when they're born. They're totally refreshing the whole situation and generations also. And so they can also bring out their vote. And I've also seen there's so many orphanage houses in the whole of Africa that are needing of support. So all these places can be uplifted also by bringing all these votes from all the children in. They're equal. Every man, woman and child can be united with this GPMS, and we can bring peace and harmony and food to everyone in that way. So it's very beautiful. Prime Creator made this for us to unite and to do this. And so we were so much divided before, with our thoughts and with our minds and everything that was divided. But now we are to bring unity, and also to all the tribes in Africa. I know I've studied a lot about Ghana and the Ewes, and they're very beautiful, spiritual people, and they have their own wisdom also from nature. And this is almost a little bit like in Ayurveda. So around the world, we have a lot of tribes that work with nature, the laws of nature, our natural state of being, to reunite with your true self that you are. And so if we implement this in Africa, and we can bring as many people together to reunite in this GPMS, which is already organized, and this is Rick's life work to bring this to the people, and he travels around the world to bring it. And I asked him, can we do something for Africa? And I invited him to come over and to make this video together, this co-creation, to inform you all about this possibility. And so this is a very good solution for many people. And my heart and my wishes for Africa is to rise and shine, and to bring that all unity together, and to let go of the past, what happened, of whatever we were positioned in many programs that were placed upon us, and that is worldwide. It's not only in Africa, it's worldwide. We're done with the systems. We're working on a new world to co-create this together in unity.
Yes, indeed. So when we say GPMS is the full and ultimate solution for all of the peoples upon the planet, it truly is. However, this solution would not have been given unless all of the problems were recognized and the full ultimate solution constructed as a result of identifying all the problems. So, for a moment again, I wish to go back into the past with all the problems that were created. Number one, yes, worldwide there was a percentage of a possibly 1% of the population that created all of this misery, enslavement, and poverty for everyone worldwide. And let's say, yes, they were white in color for the main part. But having said this, also, it was not all white people that did this, and this is important. And we know that these white ones had a dark, ill agenda. So, with that, what we need to say in these times from every culture, every geographical area of the planet, we do not focus on the problem makers, the less than 1%, which are still your governments and ones that in places of what you might say power. We don't need to focus on them because worldwide, of all of the governments, there's about 46,600 politicians that are in what they say power. But they cannot tell the 8 billion others upon the planet what to do any longer. And once the other 8 billion, not even that many, are gathered in unity, in unison as one, with the divine plan of GPMS, then it doesn't matter what they do, what they say. They no longer have any power to create misery upon you in Africa or anywhere else in the world. The majority rules. So we need to bring everyone together. And with this message, what I am requesting is for all of Africa to come together now as one voice with GPMS, which is the ultimate plan, which is your deliverance out of the savage misery and the enslavement state of being all of you are presently in. Many children are dying in Africa every day, and that is not humane, and it no longer is that acceptable in this present world. And what GPMS does instantly, it eradicates poverty once we have the majority voice collected. And it delivers all, and especially Africa. What it does, it delivers you into a full place of abundance and comfort and happiness and joy. And it eradicates all your poverty that you have and all of the suppression from the outside world. It's gone when we all come together and we no longer focus on that problem, what created it intentionally, for we are much bigger altogether.
Yes, it's time for freedom. It's the freedom.
Freedom.
We want freedom in our heart. We want freedom. We want to do what we want to do. We are creator beings. We want to have our talents going, and we will form new communities where people can live in peace, love, and harmony together, and also with the flow of money coming in, which is provided. Maybe you can explain a little bit how that's going to be provided once people are signed up, and
So
it's interesting.
Where GPMS is for all of humanity once again, and to place everyone in an instant, immediate place of full comfort worldwide upon collecting the majority voice. So what it does, it props up, because we can create money to infinity, and because we are the worth to do that, what it does for every child, woman, and man upon the planet, upon inception, when the first funds are released, it gives to every child, woman, and man at this time an approximate equivalent to 20,000 US dollars. That's at this time. And it can go higher dependent upon when we have the majority voice. And at the same time, once we have the majority voice upon the planet and we release this money that is now being used, being created and used as a good tool, you no longer need the money from the banks and the governments, and it has no value for what it's based on. So we are creating our true, most powerful money, and this money is good money being used for a good tool to take everyone into the comfortable, prosperous, and free world. So I'm speaking about the money at this point, but don't forget the divine natural law that is also a part of this, which is your God-given rights, your unalienable rights, which includes your freedom to travel worldwide, for example, and your right of choice and decision and beliefs, which are your fundamental beliefs and which is so important to every culture and beliefs worldwide. These are important to every race, if you will, upon the planet. But every race is all one. We are coming together, for at the heart, soul level, we are all one, the good ones. However, there are the dark ones that were upon the planet that we know that do not have the good intentions, do not have the soul. But we don't need to waste our time on those 40,000 while we can create with the 6 or 8 billion the new world, because majority voice rules. But we need to bring again everyone together. So at the same time that upon inception, and I use this V shape because when the majority voice is created, this is when all of this beautiful funds is instantly created and given to every child, woman, and man, and also all of the essential goods and services worldwide are instantly funded with whatever money that is required to advance all of humanity into places of comfort. For example, in Africa, you need electric, you need your villages, you need homes. Instantly, money becomes no object. Everything you need is brought in there to place all of you in an instant, and I need to say an instant place of comfort, because it happens so quick. When money is no longer an object controlled by the governments and the darkness, and where it is fully abundant, you have in the moment everything you need very quickly. And in this new world, as you can see, what occurs, there are so many beneficial attributes. One thing Esna and I were speaking about last night and become informed about, your crops and your food, which is so important to everyone worldwide, with the GMO seeds and the altercations and alterations done through genetically modified foods, those are a problem. So let's say that problem is also solved by many of the heirloom original seeds being restored, given worldwide, so that your crops and your food are the most beneficial as well. And um, so I wanted to touch on that. And what I wish to say is that I and we are informed on all aspects of all of the problems, for we need it to be to know what the ultimate solution is. And we have it, and this is it. And again, this ultimate solution for humanity is delivered to the planet through Prime Creator and given to I, which I put out on paper to begin to collect this majority voice, so we transition this world very quickly, instantly, out of the old savagery. So let go of the past, what occurred. We know that problem. It was created by less than 1%, but it is foolish and not wise to keep fighting against that 1%. For their intentions is to never give you your power. So it's a waste of time to do that. It is most wise to unite all in Africa and worldwide as one voice at this time, so that we create this unlimited abundance, what is upon the planet. And having said that, we would not be here today giving this message if it is not guaranteed by Prime Creator. And with that, Prime Creator is omnipotent. We are all connected, as well as you, to Prime Creator. And any ill intent, any darkness, or any black magic even cannot even control what we are. We are omnipotent. We are above any of that. And to do this and to make everyone stronger, we need this unity right now.
Yes, that is what we are wanting to bring to the people, and that's why we're co-creating this video about this information and about the unity and about how the solution can be there for specifically now we're talking about Africa, and how many people can live their dream lives and do their creations because everybody has their talents and wants to bring them out, and there's no restrictions because everyone gets their own money that is created from love and from our own creation process that we are spreading out to everyone with this GPMS world. So what you can do is we'll put the links underneath this video also, and you can go to the website and assign your consent, and you only need an email address for that to sign up your consent. And every child can read this, and also there's a lot of children already signed it, and they're very consciously about it, and they say, wow, this feels good. So they already feel it in the heart. And it's when you read the website also, it's all being created by Rick, and a whole team worldwide actually is already working on this. And there's many countries already signed up, like Thailand is very big there, GPMS, and worldwide it's spreading so much. And we don't focus on the old misery. No, it's done. We make our own creation, because now is the time for freedom. We are free, and we are bringing this solution to you now on this day, this beautiful day with Rick together. And yes, I think that's the love. My love for Africa is so big that I want every child to eat and to have a house and have water and electricity and to live their life and to have crops growing that are just flourishing, and everything will be provided and everybody will be equal. Everybody will have their incoming money stream to them personally, and so everyone can do what they love to do. There's no more suffering in that way. And we're more equal then, and we don't need that 1% that had placed the rules over us. So we don't focus on that anymore. We create the new world of peace, love, and harmony for everyone.
So absolutely, and what we request for any of you that is watching this specifically also in Africa, but also any country worldwide, get this message to your people, the GPMS message, get them on there so that they document their consent of support, that they log their vote, that yes, they want this new world. So we get this voice collected, and then it is done. So it's so important. Take this message to your your speaker, your representative, your chief, your tribal chief. Get this message to them to begin to take action now to unite all of the tribes of Africa together as one with this one common goal with GPMS, and to unite with the rest of the world. So we do this for all of humanity, to take everyone out of the ridiculous suffering. So we need all of you, we need all of us all together as one to do this. So the ultimate solution is here. You no longer need to focus on the problems. You need to shift the focus to this solution and unite, and we create it.
And that's very powerful, because we are powerful creators. So we can create a new world, and everything that our heart wishes will be done, and there will be more love. You know, the people that are wanting to have the best for their country, for their tribe, for their community. It starts with your community, it starts with your family, everybody around you. Spread this message around and come in unity. And so I thank you very much for listening, and please share worldwide, everywhere, with all your loved ones, and feel in your heart about this, and read the website and see and sign up, just your vote. That's it. There's no restriction on it. It's just voting. It's like a consent of knowing that this is the solution to get in unity worldwide.
Indeed. You know, I also, worldwide, I watch what's occurring in Africa, the famine in the south, the floods, you know, all of these problems that you had. And then yet, right of now, you know, Africa is separated, if you will. Like all of the other countries in the world, they're separated from each other. With GPMS, and once we do this, all of the solutions are there, meaning that there is no famine, because worldwide the food is all shared. There is more than enough food growing on the planet to perhaps 10 times feed the entire population. So what we need to do is to bring all countries, all regions together as one. Then all of this food is shared. And yes, we know you've had extreme flooding in areas which devastated crops and you know, other problems with it. But again, by creating the worldwide unity, all of the solutions and support is there. But it doesn't get done. GPMS doesn't occur. People, humanity is not free until you all get together and we have this documented voice that secures and guarantees this new free and abundant world for all. So you need to shift the focus away from fighting the problem, and you just need to focus on uniting all of the good people worldwide, which are the majority, which are the 99%. And at this moment, if you look into your heart, you know what is good and right to do. And you know, every one of you that's watching this, if you were the king of the world, you know what you would do for the world. Everyone would be in abundance and happiness. So then everyone that joins with your heart, this is what we're creating. No one wants lack, war, starvation, misery, all of these things. No one wants it. It was only that 1% that was forcing it on all of you. But no longer the 1% has any power once we bring the 99% of the people together worldwide. And the misery is all over forever. The enslavement, the suppression, all of the ridiculous things that caused all of the agony in the past are eradicated forever. So know the power of GPMS and know what it does, but also know that GPMS, what it is, gpms.world is the website. Also know that it is not a false hope, that it is hope being actualized. With every vote that comes in, the number keeps getting bigger. So it's an accumulated worldwide referendum, and it's inevitable once the vote is collected, that is the majority vote, it happens. This is not a fantasy. This is not a false hope. This is totally real. So you need to know that this is very real and that it's coming. All of the children there and all around the world will be and should be at this moment so happy knowing that their future is fully free and secure. And it depends on every one of you uniting together and getting the voice collected worldwide, getting these votes collected from everyone. Then we have the documented voice that completes it.
Yes. I think we've shared so much about the possibility and all that you feel it in your heart, and just feel like this is a beautiful message for all of you, that we co-created this video to bring this to you. I'm sending you so much love, and feel it in your heart. It resonates in your heart, and you know there's so much more coming in this new world that we're creating, and we're leaving the old behind. Then that's where in the card house is just falling apart now. The old is falling apart. So we're now activating and focusing on the new. And I'm sending you so much love and light from this beautiful place. And I thank you so much, Rick, for coming to make this video together. Is there anything you want to add?
You're so welcome, and thank you. One thing I will add, any of your leaders, your speakers of the people can contact us at GPMS if you wish to speak, any of your tribal kings. If you wish to speak with us, we can set up online meetings to give a little bit more information if you require it and if you wish to. So at GPMS, we're fully open for that. Snotty is also a member. We're all members of it. The members are becoming greater and greater. There is no hierarchy with this. We are all guardians of it to take it forward for humanity. So we all must work together as one. We all know within our hearts what is best for humanity and what is humane. So we all play roles with it. And we can also, let's say, my job and our other guardians' jobs is to spread this news and get it worldwide to all of the people so we get the voice collected. But during the course of this, as I said, there are many of you that are watching this in Africa as well, that are speakers for your people, which are part of this. You are the leaders. So we're bringing all together at this time to be the leaders for the people and to create this. So that's pretty good, for now. So
yes. I
Yeah.
think so. If anybody wants any information, like Rick said, we're always open to give you information or have a live or conversations together to explain more if you want like to know. So let us know, and we thank you so much for listening with your heart and with your consciousness, and I'm sending you so much love and light.
Thank you. And one other
Yeah,
thing.
of course, yes.
Nothing stops what GPMS is.
Mhm.
It's the people united, and it's backed by Creator, and it's the most humane solution, ultimate solution ever. And we would not even be sitting here today. GPMS would not exist, this solution, if it was not divinely guaranteed, and if that less than 1% of the darkness had any actual power, we would not be here. So we are the confirmations also that this is very real, it's very powerful, and it's being done now, and it's also ascertained, it's guaranteed. So with that, love, light,
much love,
and
love.
gratitude, and have an amazing day, and please get this message out to everyone so we get the voice collected. It doesn't, GPMS, the ultimate solution, does not occur until we have the unity and the voice with that unity.
Yes.
Thank you.
This is for everyone to enjoy. Thank you so much. Namaste. Woohoo!